Hi everyone, I'm Gina Philibert Ortega for Genealogy Bank. One way to become a Genealogy Bank expert is to know a little bit something about the companies that they collaborate with. One of those is FamilySearch. Sometimes it can benefit you to look for something on Genealogy Bank and then look on FamilySearch to see what you might find. That enhances what you found on Genealogy Bank. This happened to me recently when I was looking for an obituary, and I found two different ones using Genealogy Bank and Genealogy Bank's collection on FamilySearch. Let's go to the websites and let me show you how I did this. So now I'm on the Genealogy Bank website, and I want to search for a woman I've been researching from a signature quilt I own, and I want to find her obituary. So I go ahead and use this simple basic search on the homepage of Genealogy Bank, and I put in her name, and so we'll just search that way. Now, there's 64 results. I know she's from California, and I know that she died in 1999. So let's just go ahead and filter our results that way. Now, when I do, I get her obituary. So there it is for February 15th, 1999. And as you can see, it's pretty small. It basically says she died and that arrangements are pending. Well, I'm wondering if arrangements were pending, if maybe later there's a better obituary, a longer obituary with more information. Now, I didn't find it, so what I decided to do is I went to FamilySearch. Now, in order to be an expert at searching Genealogy Bank, you need to know about their partnerships, and the main partnership here is FamilySearch. Now, on FamilySearch, there are some collections with Genealogy Bank obituaries. These are transcribed obituaries from the newspapers on Genealogy Bank. So I'm going to see if I can maybe find some more information. Now, you may be thinking, well, why didn't you find it in the first place when you were on Genealogy Bank? We'll get to that in a second. But this points out the importance of knowing how to search multiple ways. So I went to FamilySearch, I clicked on search and then records. Now I am signed in, there's my name. You will need to be signed in to see records on FamilySearch, and that's a free sign in. It's basically an email and a password. I went ahead and put her name, California, and I put her death year as 1999. Let's search. All right, so here are my results, and you notice the first one, and this is from Genealogy Bank Obituaries, is February 15th. We've already seen this. But notice the next one. This is also from the obituary collection from Genealogy Bank, and it's for the 18th. So let's click on that. Now notice here it's got a lot of information that's transcribed, and it even includes her family. Now this is great, and this is wonderful information, but I want to see more. I want to see the original newspaper article. I'm not going to get that here on FamilySearch. I'm only going to get the transcription. I've got to go back to Genealogy Bank. Now, I didn't find this the first time. So what I can do is I can note what paper it came from, and I could do a search using that paper. So this is the Reading Record Searchlight. So let's go back to Genealogy Bank. Let's go up to Browse, and we'll go ahead and do by state. And we do California. And there's Reading. And there's the Record Searchlight. Okay, so here is that newspaper's search engine. And you know what? I'm just going to put in her last name. I'm not going to search by her first name because for some reason I didn't find it. So let's just do her last name. And because there's a lot of results, let's do 1999 again. All right, and that's 11. There's the first obituary we found. And looky here, February 18th. There's the second obituary. Now, why didn't I find it before? Well, look at the way this is. Do you see how that A and R are kind of smushed together and there's some ink towards the top of the R? I think the OCR had trouble reading that, and that is why I did not find it initially. And other instances of her name include her middle name and Mrs. So there's only one time where she appears in this obituary as Nancy Weinger, but it's got some problems, and I think the OCR didn't read it. So part of being an expert in searching Genealogy Bank is to know not only to search on name variations, but to use the power of this partnership with FamilySearch to see what you find there and see if that leads you to more records on Genealogy Bank. There's a real benefit to using both Genealogy Bank and their partner FamilySearch, even if you're searching for basically the same thing. Don't forget to use both websites as you go to explore more about your ancestors. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.